Hey everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? Here with some great news. First off, sorry, I've been really sick lately. Haven't been able to stream. Still sick. Still gonna try to stream today. We'll see how that goes. But the good news here, Fire Emblem Three Houses, the name is finally revealed for the new Fire Emblem 16, and I just want to gush about it for a little bit. I just want to talk with it to you guys for a little bit. First off, if you have not seen this trailer, it's in the link in the description below. There's a link to it there. Go watch that first, then come back here because I really want you guys to see that and experience it with the sound and everything, because we can't use sound here. It's a Nintendo game. Unfortunately, we are blocked from using sound, so it is what it is. And let's take a look at some of this trailer. As a heads up here, there is no colon in the name. It is not Fire Emblem Three Houses. It's just Fire Emblem Three Houses. Take what you will of that. Kind of bothers me, but it is what it is. And let's get into this here. There's a lot of things, a lot of brilliantly colored, brilliant animations, but I want to pause every time we see something important here. First off, we see Edelgard. And Edelgard is voiced by, we have it in another tab here, Christina V. From what we can see, she has confirmed it here. Yes, that is Miyu here as Edelgard. This looks amazing. I can't wait. Make sure you follow her and give her some support, because I love interacting with all the voice actors of this game, all the artists and everything. They're a huge part of the community, and they come back and forth in different games, as you can see in a second. I did take a look at her other projects she's done, and it's really cool to see she's done things like Homura, from Magica Madoka. She's done things like, where's some more? Katori Minami from Love Live. She's also done, right down at the bottom here, Fire Emblem Heroes, Lachesis, and Athena. So if you're wondering who voices it, this is the voice of that person who voices those two as well, and she will be what looks like the main lord of the game, or at least one of the three main lords. We're not entirely sure yet. Also, what's kind of awesome is she has an axe up, which is just great. You can see in the bottom left, we've got our cute little sprite of hers, which is so weird they put that there, you know? They don't really use it anywhere from what I can see. And she's an axe unit. Like, that's so cool. She's not a typical sword unit. I love that she's an axe unit. As a side note, I'm not a fan of her name so far. I guess we'll see if they call her Edel or Edel or what they call her. But it's a very confusing name, and a lot of people seem to be calling her Edgelord now, which is super unfortunate. You don't want that in a game, you know? So let's get going. Love the animation, and I love this too. I know this is very simple, but the fact that they're sorry, I guess you are having a hard time seeing it here. Let's get my ugly face out of the way. The fact that you guys can see the design choices in the menu is so great to me. This really reminds me of like a Persona style menu where it flows with the game, it makes sense, and the menus add to the game's atmosphere. And it totally does for me, and I love this, I love this, I love this. We can see that there's attack, magic, combat arts, formation, equip items, and weight. And combat arts, I'm guessing those are abilities. I'm not sure if those are in other FE games as well. But super, super, super amazing. And the UI is a lot different. It doesn't look like it's grid-based, even though it is kind of grid-based. But we'll see. There's obviously these things everywhere too, and oh my god. Let's see what combat looks like here. And we can see our girl Edelgard is an aristocrat, which is amazing. She looks fantastic, by the way. She's some of the best designed characters I've seen just from a visual standpoint. I love her outfit. I love her hair. I love her eye color. Everything's great. We can see in the stats at the bottom there, she's a sword and an axe user. She also has a bunch of different stats. There's END, which I think is endurance. There's RSL, which seems to me like it would be resolve. I'm not sure what else it could be. There's avoidance, crit, range. There's hit rate, attack. AS, I'm not sure what that is, but I'm sure it's something simple I'm just missing out here. And we can also see that there's durability on the weapons. Apparently that's a big thing that they took away in recent games. So this game will for sure have durability, which is awesome. And we can see the new pop-up here, which I absolutely love. I love that it's on like a little angle like that. So cool. Again, I don't know if newer games do this as well, but it's super, super amazing. We do see Mercedes as well, who looks like an enemy, which is really sad because I want her on my team because she looks great, who is a sword user there. And we can see the typical everything. I don't see much new in here, but we see everything we expect to see from a window like this in a Fire Emblem game. But the cool part is coming, and this is the cool part. For those of you who hear me gush about other JRPGs from past times long ago when you guys were just still babies, or not even born yet, but Suikoden has been one of my favorite JRPGs of all time. It's a fantastic game, and it's very, very similar to Fire Emblem Heroes. People can permanently die, I think, if I remember correctly. There are a large number of characters. Like, if you think Fire Emblem has a lot of characters, Suikoden has about 108, or exactly 108 every game, which is amazing. But more importantly, alongside their regular battles, they have large-scale wars. So you can set individual units that are kind of exceptional and or prominent to the story. So people like Hector, people like Eliwood, people like Erica, people like Inez, people that are super important to the story, and it makes sense for them to lead the part of your army. You can have them lead with all your soldiers fighting with you, and you fight against large-scale armies. And if you want examples of that, I can link you in the description below a video of a Suikoden war. This basically looks exactly like it, outside of graphics a lot better, since Suikoden was 20 years ago or something. So super cool here how you're getting the support of your army, and this makes a lot of sense. A lot of people are really let's go back for a second because we did miss something. A lot of people are really upset about this because it takes away the individuality, but I love it. I think it's such a great thing to have here. Next up here we have Kingdom Soldier, but more importantly we have Dimitri, and Dimitri may or may not be one of the other lords or house leaders. I'm not sure what to call them. He's got a lance, which looks great. He looks amazing. He also has a sword hiding right there, so maybe he's going to be able to use a sword as well. Super great. We also have Claude here, who is an archer, and you can see them just raining fire down upon them, and I love this. So cool. I'm so excited for this, and I really hope they separate battles like these, and there's battles like these, and there's battles like the original Fire Emblem. I don't know if they will, but I hope they do. I really hope they do. You can see everybody taking huge damage here, and the Pegasi. Oh lord, it's just so beautiful, guys. This cutscene is so good. Here's Edelgard again, and you can see what I'm saying here, that it's very much like Suikoden. You have your three houses or three characters that are really holding strong with your army, and you can see your army fighting with them, and I super love that. It's also kind of neat on the whatever it's called, the mini map there, we see the icons of the characters. That's something new as well. I love this stance. It makes it feel like an army instead of like 1v1 battles. So great, so unbelievably great. You can see them go in here, and oh lordy. And we have Hilda here. And why is Hilda on the enemy team? She looks super cute, and I want her on my side. She looks like an archer. Yeah, she's an archer there for sure. And she's fighting Byleth. And Byleth, who we'll see in a second, is what I think is the main character, the avatar, you could say. Because we can see in a second, Byleth has a sword, by the way. We can see in a second that Byleth is going to be walking through everything. So we have to imagine this is the dude you're going to be controlling. Looks great, and I can't be more excited. I am through the moon right now. Just look at her design. Look at Edelgar's design. Those tights, the red, the purple. She just looks perfect. We may have found our new waifu. And one thing I've got to mention, guys. I saw so many predictions in everywhere that all we're gonna see, and they're gonna showcase like a bunch of big boobed ladies, obviously like Camilla, like Tharja, and they're gonna try to sell it that way. But I see zero of that here. Not that it bothers me. Her face is beautiful. Why would I cover it with mine? Not that it bothers me or really makes sense that it's not here, but I just wanted to mention that. If you notice through this trailer, they're not overly sexualizing everything like people always complain about, and there's nothing of the sort on this trailer. One thing I do notice here is you can train specifically between your two weapons. She gets a choice between sword and axe, and she can hone her skills that way, which is great. And this is just so good. Just so good. Oh my god, guys. Make sure you watch this. And again, you can see like a triangle attack with, Lord, I forget this guy's name. The dude with the lance. And this is identical of the what Suikoden wars look like. And sorry, my words are so jumbled. I'm so excited right now, but it's identical, like 100% taken from Suikoden, it feels like, which just like blows my mind because it was such a good game. And I know like the 3 people who have played it are just like giggling with glee right now because they're feeling the same thing as me, but hopefully you guys can feel the same. And we can see mages here. This is our first mage we've seen that I noticed. We can see what looks like an enemy here. We see constructs. We see a special attack here from, oh Lord, Byleth? Byleth, I think. And this is the most disappointing part of the banner, right? Or the banner. Oh my God, Fire Emblem Heroes has me trained. This is the most sad part of the entire reveal here. And here it comes. Here it comes. Spring 2019. So we've got a lot of time to wait here. A lot of time to wait. So that was amazing. And holy crap, you know, like I really enjoyed that. A lot of people are saying the art style and the gameplay doesn't seem like Fire Emblem, but let the system evolve, IMO. I'm sure it's for the better. I'm sure there's a reason it's not out until spring 2019 now, and I'm sure everything will be worth it. So make sure you guys follow Christina V here. Thank them for doing such a wonderful job from what we've seen so far. Take a look at what else she's voiced here, and we can see some screenshots. This was taken from Reddit as well, just to show you some of the main people. And look at her. She's fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. And these are apparently the official portraits of the 3 houses. This is the dude with the lance, I forget his name, and this is the archer, I believe, Claude? I might be wrong. And then that is our girl, Edelgard. Oh Lord, that's gonna be a hard one to remember. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Let me know what you think about this trailer in the description below, and have fun gushing with me. I'm so excited. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe as always, and I'll see y'all later. Bye now.